Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Sloke Bhaktin Bhavati Naistiti Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Canto 1, Chapter 16, text number 21. 1:16:21. The title of the chapter is How Parikshit Received the Age of Kali. So this chapter explains the Kali Yuga, how entering into the, what is the changes happening, what is symptoms are happening in the kingdom of Parikshit Maharaj. So this sloga is continuation of this chapter. Please repeat behind me. Arakshyamanah striya urvibalan Arakshyamanah striya urvibalan Arakshyamanah striya urvibalan Josasi ato purusadir Ivartan Sojati ato purusadir Ivartan Vacham Devim Brahma Kule Kukurmane Vacham Devim Brahma Kule Kukurmane Abramanye Rajakule Kulagrayam Abramanye Rajakule Kulagrayam Word by word meaning. Please repeat again me. Arakshyamanah unprotected Striyaha woman Urvi on the earth Balan children Sachosasi you are feeling compassion Ato as such Purusha Adahi by men Iva like that Arthan those who are unhappy Vacham vocabulary Devim the goddesses Brahma Kule the family of the Brahmana Kukarmani acts against the principle of religion Abramanye persons against the Brahmanical culture Rajakule in the administrative family Kula Agrayan most of all the families the Brahmanas. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charana of the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Please repeat behind me the translation. Are you feeling compunction for the unhappy women and children who are left forlorn by unscrupulous persons or are you unhappy because the goddesses of learning is being handled by Brahmanas addicted to acts against the principle of religion? Or are you sorry to see that the Brahmanas have taken shelter of administrative families that do not respect Brahmanical culture? Purport. In the age of Kali, the women and the children, along with Brahmanas and cows, will be grossly neglected and left unprotected. In this age, illicit connection with women will render many women and children uncared for. Circumstantially, the woman will try to become independent of the production of men, and marriage will be performed as a matter of formal agreement between men and women. In most cases, the children will not be taken care of properly. The Brahmanas are traditionally intelligent men and thus they will be able to pick up modern education to the topmost rank. But as far as moral and religious principles are concerned, they shall be the most fallen. Education and bad character go ill together, but such things will run parallel. The administrative heads as a class will condemn the tenets of Vedic wisdom and will prefer to conduct a so-called secular state. And the so-called educated Brahmanas will be purchased by such unscrupulous administrators. Even a philosopher and the writer of many books on religious principles may also accept an exalted post in a government which denies all the moral codes of the Shastras. The Brahmanas are specifically restricted from accepting such service. But in this age, they will not only accept service, but they will do so even if it is of the meanest quality. These are some of the symptoms of the Kali age, which are harmful to the general welfare of human society. Hare Krishna. So this sloka, it is talking about Kali Yuga, how it is entering into this material world when Parikshit Maharaj was ruling that time. So the first and foremost is there won't be any production for women, children, Brahmanas and cows. So these four things need to be always be under the production of the Kshatriyas. Okay. Overall, women, children, Brahmanas and cows. So all are, it won't be protected properly. So we are seeing that in our, currently also we are seeing that how there are so many rape cases are happening. Even though we are telling that it is a modern world, there are so many rape cases. Every day we are seeing the rape cases. Some people are killing brutally the ladies, and they are somebody throwing the acid. There are so many things are happening. They are thinking that many things are, and women's also. Since the modern education, it is given to all the people. The people are saying that men and women are equal, so everybody need to be given the proper education. They are saying propagating. The government is propagating that men and women are equal, and they need to be given the proper education. So women, they also need education, but the limited education is enough. But since the equality constraint, they are getting into all the areas. Even they are there in the army, navy also they are taking. They are getting exploited there. In the police department, there is fine. It is police department to handle the women slaves. It required, but they not to be used as a men. They should not be used as a men. They should not keep 24/7 duties and all, because their body, mind and all not set for those. But because of this propaganda by the modern government, people are passionate to get into those, all the, wherever the men should be there, people are getting into that positions. And also if you see the modern, we are saying that the modern civilization, it is started from America, the Western countries. So there also they are said women are, they are saying that women need to be, should have the equal rights as men. So they also should be independent. So because of this independent propaganda, there are so many, they are not taken care by the citizens, other men. They are not by the, not also by the government. They are not doing proper care for those women. You see, there are women and childs especially. In America, the children early pregnancy at the age of 13, 14 itself they got pregnant. That cases are more in America. At the age of 14, 15, it's young mother. They are calling it as a young mother. Before getting married, they are in the schooling. They are in the schooling stage only. Less than 16 years, there are so much of mothers are there in America. So why? Because of this all this nonsense propaganda by the government in the name of independence. So finally, what is happening? So for the sense gratification, the women and men are mingling. Men will go off anyway. There won't be any problem with them and they will go off. But who is the sufferer? The woman. She is pregnant and their child is getting born there, and they are trying to kill the child, and sometimes they are throwing here and there, and they become, they don't know who is the father and who is the mother. So it is these are this kind of called Varna Sankara. So the increase of Varna Sankara because of this kind of culture it is happening. Because this is Kali Yuga, this is one of the Kali Yuga Prabhavas. So the protection for the children and women is not proper. And even in our India also there are so many cases. The children are the child trafficking. They are saying that they will pick the child from here and there, and they will use for such as slaves. In some of the places they will use for the small work, and sometimes they will broke their hands, broke their legs. They will make them handicapped and they will drag them in the street, put them in the street, just for begging. So those people are that as a business. Begging is a business. They are keeping some children, some 100, 200 children they will keep. They will just feed one time, that's all. They need to go and beg, that's all. So these are all the things that are happening in the society. And there are child molestation, that's also happening. Why all those things are happening? Child molestation, this child trafficking, all those things are happening because of, one is the Kali Yuga will be like that only. That is that said that. But since we are in the early stage of Kali Yuga, the early stage of Kali Yuga, there is a people, there are some pious people are still there. So those pious people need to propagate about God consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Since the lack of consciousness, lack of understanding what is the purpose of life, who we are, people are acting like animals. People tend to be animals only. So they don't know anything. They are just thinking about sense gratification only. So if all the sense gratification is given for all the living entities. It is not only for human. Particularly if you see, humans are less compared to other animals. So other animals, you see the mosquito, they are also doing the mating. How many cylinders are they producing at a stage? So we humans that don't have that kind of capacity. And all the human birth is to understand that our birth is not for sense gratification. For that is the first and foremost purpose. There are 84 lakh species, we already know. 84 lakhs of species. In that 80 lakhs of species, non-humans. It's a less than human animals, plants, aquatic and all. So we already crossed over all these. If you take 111 birth, we already crossed 80 lakh species. In the 80 lakh species also, we did all the same things, sense gratification, eating, mating, sleeping, depending. So all this already we did for 80 lakhs of species. And when we cross over all these things, when you come into the position as a human being, again if you do the same thing, that is called foolishness. It's a spiritual death. If you are not utilizing this human body for the spiritual enlightenment, it is called a spiritual death. For the spiritual death for your soul. That's what the acharyas used to call this. And the cows, how the cows can be protected? So there are now ISKCON temples here and there, people are opening, and there are goshalas are getting opened. They are donating the cows. People are donating the cows, and cows are getting protected by small organizations. And the people who are used to earn the money from that, there is a certain kind of community of people. They used to sell the milk from the cow, milk products, milk, ghee, butter, those things we can take from the milk. These are the product we are getting from the cows. So those people are not ready to keep the Desi cows. Now they want to keep the Jersey cows because they get the more milk, less maintenance. Especially less maintenance is for Desi cows only, because Desi cow won't get affected with the diseases quickly. But Jersey cows always will be affected with the diseases because their breed is not suitable for this climatic condition, Indian climatic conditions. So actually the Jersey cows is a combination of cow and a pig. They made from that. So because for the production of milk, they come up with some idea, so they made it. So if you see the Desi cow and the Jersey cow, you can feel that by seeing itself. The Desi cow will be always it will be active. Always it will be active. The Desi cow, the It will be vibrant, it will be. But Jersey cow, it will be like a sluggish. Very, very slow, it will move here and there. And it is said that even though if calf got died, Desi cow, it will stop giving the milk. But Jersey cow is not like that. It doesn't matter for it. Because that affection is there for the Desi cows. But Jersey cows doesn't matter. If calf is there or not, it will give the milk. And even thousands of cows are there. If you leave the calf, it will directly go to his mother only. And the cow also recognizes the his calf, her calf. Where is the calf? So that is their bondage. So when there is an intelligent animal, and it is said that their all the parts of whatever, it is useful, very useful. The cow is very useful. We are saying that 33 crores of demigods are living in a cow. The cow's body. And it is more than the mother's milk, people used to drink cow milk. So we need to be treated as a mother. Like next to the mother, it should be treated as a mother. So what people are doing? Cutting and eating the cows. So that is the civilization currently we are in. Cutting the cows and eating it. And we are generating big slaughterhouses, modern equipments. For what? How to kill the cows quickly. As early as possible, how many cows we can kill quickly, and we can make the pieces. So this is the way modern civilization is thinking. So we are saying that we are in the advanced society. So advanced society is thinking about how to kill the cows, how to destroy, how to eat. So this is not an advanced civilization, right? This is what is a civilization? It's a degraded civilization. It is not an advanced civilization. Because advanced civilization, it will protect the cows. And it will make use of them, because whatever the nature is given by the Lord, it needs to be make use of it. We should not destroy them. But what we are doing, we are destroying it. The cow giving the milk, and it is said that the A2 milk, if you drink the A2 milk, it will, the brain cells will be enhanced, nourishes. And because of that, your memory power will increase, and whatever it will keep you in a sattva guna more. And it will, bodily also it will be strong, and mentally also it will be strong. So that is the milk product. And milk products is giving the dairy products, paneer, curd, buttermilk, and we are so many things like ghee, butter. There are so many things we are getting, cheese. Everything we are getting from the cows. Now, in one of the video I saw in the foreign countries, somewhere in the European country. So they don't want the Jersey cow only. They put a hole in their stomach, and whatever it is eating, they are giving some food for him, for the cow. So the cow is eating. So once it gets into the stomach, they will open the hole and they will take it out. And they will put their chemical things there, the stomach directly, so that the cow will segregate the milk more. So this is the way this kind of, there is a video, it came. People are there, all the cows, they put one hole over here, the stomach, and the whole stomach they are opening, and they are taking out, and they are keeping them. Yes, the cows, the stomach will be partitioned. It won't directly, for us, it will directly go and digest. But cow, it not. First it will store everything, then he will take it out and he will chew, and then he will put it to the next. There are some 4 stages are there for cows. So they see, by the mean of scientific, they understand all those process, then they will take it out, they will put it. Yeah, for the cow, it is thinking that I am eating, it is eating, but they are directly from the stomach they are taking out. Yeah.
More than their
And the milking a cow should be like whatever the calf wanted to drink, we need to enough we need to give the calf to drink, and whichever the remaining we need to take, because always the cow will give more milk only. Beyond the capacity of what is the capacity of the calf, it will give more milk. But what we are doing now, we are just simply showing the cow in front of the cow, and we are milking everything. And the foreign countries, there the stimulation injections are there. It is not necessary to the cow need to be pregnant and need to have a kid and all. But Jersey cows, they are giving injections, and they are extracting the milk. And the milk also directly through current, not through hands. They just plug the machines and it will suck the milk. So these and all, this is the more demonic nature. We are in the more demonic nature we are going on. The basic idea is to drink the milk. But for that, how much we are torturing the animal and we are doing that. So earlier, if one house has the small little land, one cow, one bull, that is enough for sustainment. One family can live with that. Yes, the cow products are there to nourish, and the cow dung and the cow urine can be used as a fertilizers in the ground, and they used to do the corn. They used to farming. They used to do the farming and they used to live happily. Now, when our Indian people, especially the farmers, are struggled, when the cows are taken from them, initially the cows are taken from them, and they come up with a kind of tractors, modern civilization. So initially they struggled. Now they are thinking that, okay, why you want to feed the cow this and that, put some petrol and it will be diesel, it will work. So we are thinking that we are making ourselves comfortable, how much comfortable we can prepare our food and how much comfortable we can enjoy this life. That is the only we are thinking. Because of this Kali Yuga Prabhava. But it is the Kali Yuga, in this human birth is not just for sense gratification. And if you take the Brahmanas, so how the Brahmanas are, current Brahmanas, there is no qualified Brahmanas in the society as of now. Not even a qualified Brahmana. Yes, if you see the Aswamedha Yajna and during the Yajna, they used to offer a cow or a old cow, they used to offer, or the horse. So for why they are offering that? To check themselves. Once they offered and they chant the mantras, the soul which are reside in the cow or a horse, it will come back to it will get another form, new body. It will get a new body. So that is the power of mantras they used to have, powerful mantras. So nowadays, there is no more powerful mantras. Brahmanas, the first thing is there is no qualified Brahmana, and they deviated from their family tradition also. So so the Prabhupada is telling this purport. What he is telling that, since they have the intelligence from their parampara, so they can easily grasp the modern education. They can get the high score in the modern education. They want to get into the post, high post, whatever the posts are there in the government post. They are doing competition for the Shudras post. So actually the Brahmana should be how the Brahmana should live. They need to voluntarily, they need to take the poverty-stricken life. Voluntarily they need to take the poverty-stricken life. They need to live on the alms. They need to go for the alms. They need to go for begging the cow, the nearby houses, and they need to take and they need to serve the Lord and patan. But the Vedas they need to understand the Vedas and they need to preach. And they need to do since we are near to the Dwapara Yuga, the previous Yugas things are there still. So they will do for some homas. Homas are not much effective. This current Yuga, Kali Yuga, it is not much effective. Why it is not effective? We don't have the qualified Brahmana. We don't have the qualified ingredients also. What to put in the... And my Guru Maharaj used to say that when he was in the Vrindavan, the Bihar or somewhere, he went for a walk, morning walk. So in the river bank, they are doing the yajna. So in initial days, when he was in the Padayatra that time. So there, he saw there is some yajna was going on. So he thought, okay, some yajna is going on. Yes, some yajna is going on, so we go and participate. Like that, he went there. And the Brahmana who is doing the yajna, he is putting the fire, and one hand he is having a beedi. So he is lighting the beedi in the fire of the yajna. And he is lighting. So he is telling the mantra and the beedi also inside going on. बहुत ठंड लग रहा है so Maharaj expression is like that, बहुत ठंड लग रहा है. So this is the current situation of the Brahmanas. So the Yajna Kunda is a very auspicious thing. The Yajna Kunda, we need to treat it as a mouth of Lord Vishnu. So whatever the Agni is coming out, it is at his tongue. So whatever you are putting there, through Agni, the Lord will accept that. So that is the way we need to treat the Yajna Kunda. He is firing a BD in that. So that is the way, that is the cleanliness, that is the hygiene, that is the understanding of Brahmanas. The current, so it is a very degraded. Suppose the Brahmanas are supposed to be protected, but since the Brahmanas are fallen from their position, all this chaos is happening in this society because of their fall. Because the Brahmanas are supposed to be a head of the society. They need to give the intelligence to the society, they need to give the knowledge to the society. Since they degraded, they fall down from their position, all the chaos is happening in the society. And currently, the Brahmana is supposed to not take any Lakshmi also. Now they are fixing this Homa, this much amount. There is an amount is there. This much Homa, this much amount. They suppose not get the money. Whatever the householder is giving, as a earlier days they will go and do the Homa, they will do some puja, and they will preach something. And the householder used to give some grains, charity. They used to give some grains and they used to happily live in that way. But currently, Brahmanas are demanding, okay, this is the thing you need to give. Yeah, there is a fixed tariff rates.
Big numbers.
Yeah, big numbers. And there also they will say, there is also plants are there, different plants are there. What is your capacity? First they will ask how much you can spend.
But I think Kote Venkateshwar temple, we asked Pujari 40,000 rupees.
For?
Kote Venkateshwar wedding.
Okay, wedding.
40,000 rupees. I asked him, what? 40,000 rupees for Brahmana? He says, I'm coming 3 Pujari.
Yeah.
They do full-fledged.
Yeah,
there is a program also. First day, second day, third day, they fix the all schedule also.
So all the ingredients we need to give. Apart from that, their charges, they are fixing the amount. So this is not the Brahmanas quality. The Brahmanas means whatever the household is giving, accept. If your household is able to give, they need to accept. Otherwise, they should not accept. So Sukadeva Goswami, he used to go to the house by house. So he used to stay in the one house. That is in the Bhagavatam, it says that only at the time the milking the cow, how much time it will take. That much time only he will stay in the one house. And the householders used to give the milk and used to drink the milk. So they used to live in the milk only. Those kind of great souls. They used to give only live in the milk. They won't bother about great food and this and that and all. So the modern day Brahmanas, the so-called Brahmanas, they are living in all the things. So if we are going to telling that we are from the ISKCON movement, we won't take Aningar. Not for us, not a problem. We will take it. So Brahmanas, they are compensated. They are supposed to give the knowledge to the society. They are compensated for this.
And coffee.
Yeah, coffee, tea also. Without coffee, they can. The Brahmanas family means actually, if you go, in our village there is a Agrahara. If you go to the Agrahara, coffee smell will be there. If you go any house, filter coffee. So without filter coffee, we can't live. That is the condition of their condition. So they are, yes, earlier they won't take the food from outside. Even if you call the Brahmanas for our marriage and all, they won't take the food and all. Now they are concentrating on money only. Now also they are following that just for the namesake. Okay, I will eat somewhere. Or means now they are saying that I will go to that hotel and I will eat. You arrange that one. The buffet system hotel will be there, right? You book there, I will go and you have that there. So they are not ready to control their tongue also. They are unable to control their tongue. So they are supposed to teach all those things to the society.
Eating non-veg also.
They are eating non-veg also. They degraded from their positions. So because of the Brahmanical family degraded, all the societies getting degraded.
Some Brahmanas are there, but they still they will carry them like results. Even where they are, the time they cook and eat. I saw in 2 times in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Some Vaishnavas come to there.
No, Vaishnavas are different. We are talking about Brahmanas. So there is a qualification. The topmost is like Vaishnava. So before that, Vaishnava quality, before becoming a Vaishnava, they will be first will be the Brahmanical understanding. The Brahmanas means only they will do, their work is ready, means understanding the Shastras, do the give the knowledge to the people and do the yajna and do deity worship. These are the things to the Brahmanas duty. These are the Brahmanas duty. Those are the Brahmanas. So one step ahead is the next step is Vaishnavas. That is different category. Vaishnavas is the topmost category. So the next down category is Brahmanas. And they are intelligent people. They used to give the knowledge and they used to give the advice to the society. Kings. And the Prabhupada is writing that they took the shelter of the administrative people. Because administrative people, they have the money. You can see from the Bhagavatam also. Dronacharya, Bhishma, they are the qualified Brahmanas. The Bhishma is a Kshatriya, but Dronacharya is a qualified Brahmana. But he took the shelter of the administrative because they want livelihood, they want money. So from there on, the Dharmacharya started the degradation. So these are the 4 things we are supposed to be protected by the society. Protected women, children, cow and Brahmanas. But they are not getting protection properly. And they also wanted to be independent. So nowadays even children also wanted to have the mobile. Even children without, 2 years children without mobile they can't. Earlier they used to show the moon and they used to feed the tree. Now moon and all nothing.
Moon they are seeing mobile.
The same moon they are seeing mobile, the song is going on mobile, then only they are sleeping. And last week I went to my native, my sister's daughters, twins. They are, whatever you sing, they want. If you put the mobile song, then they are sleeping. They have the habit. 6 months only. They hearing the mobile song, then only they are sleeping. The same song, that song, they have same tune, then only. Actually, my sister told me, okay, this song you take the mobile, then they will sleep. Then I searched in the Google and I took the song. No, not this music. They want a different music. Go to this author, then only. So that kind of. That is the current situation of the society. Even the 6-month child also need a modern paraphernalia, modern equipments. So we are towards the degradation, more and more degradation day by day. So since we are joined ISKCON society, Srila Prabhupada society, we need to be more consciousness. We should have teach the things to the society who are all favorable to us. We can't go and speak to everyone. Who are all favorable, who are all trying to listen, who have the faith on the Lord. We need to catch hold of them and we need to teach these things so that slowly the people will be in the degraded position only. They will be eating non-veg here and there. They will be spending time with this and that. Initially they may not get the taste, but the love and care how we are giving to them, that they will come back to us. They will come back to their original position. So that is our task. So that we need to take it further. Hare Krishna. Rajaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Any questions, any doubt, any feedback, any comments? Is it clear?